What if the greatest threat in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness isn't a villain, but reality itself breaking apart? Imagine waking up in a world that looks like yours, but feels completely wrong. Buildings bend, time shifts, and people you trust suddenly become strangers. That's exactly where this story begins, on the edge of chaos. The film throws us straight into a collapsing multiverse, where alternate realities are no longer separate, they're crashing into each other. And at the center of this storm is a mysterious power known as an incursion, a catastrophic event where two universes collide, risking total destruction. This isn't just a backdrop, it's a ticking time bomb. We quickly follow Doctor Strange as he encounters America Chavez, a girl with a rare and dangerous ability. She can travel between universes. But her power comes with a deadly price. Something, or someone, is hunting her across realities. As Strange steps into this conflict, he's pulled into a journey that defies logic, where each universe feels more unstable than the last. From a shattered New York to bizarre alternate dimensions, nothing feels safe. The rules of reality no longer apply. Every decision carries consequences not just for one world, but for countless others. And the deeper Strange goes, the clearer it becomes. This isn't just about saving one girl, it's about preventing the collapse of everything. This opening sets a powerful tone, unpredictable, intense, and deeply unsettling. Because in a multiverse where anything is possible, the real danger isn't what you see, it's what you don't understand. What if the most terrifying villain in the multiverse is someone you once called a hero? Wanda Maximoff's transformation into the Scarlet Witch isn't just a fall into darkness, it's a descent fueled by unbearable grief. After losing Vision, the one person who truly understood her, Wanda's world shattered. But the pain didn't stop there. In a reality she briefly created, she experienced something even more powerful, being a mother. And when that illusion was taken away, it left a wound deeper than anything she had ever felt. This isn't just loss, it's emptiness that refuses to heal. That's where the Darkhold comes in, a cursed book that doesn't just grant power, it feeds on pain. It whispers, manipulates, and slowly twists Wanda's mind. Instead of helping her move on, it traps her in a cycle of obsession, convincing her that somewhere in the multiverse, her children are real, and waiting for her. And this is where love turns into something dangerous. Wanda isn't chasing power for domination, she's chasing a family she believes was stolen from her. But the more she uses the Darkhold, the less human she becomes. Her emotions turn colder, her actions more ruthless. Entire universes become obstacles in her path, and anyone who stands in her way becomes expendable. What makes her truly terrifying isn't just her power, it's her justification. In her mind, she's not the villain. She's a mother trying to get her children back. And that belief makes her unstoppable. This transformation is what elevates the story beyond a typical superhero conflict. Because sometimes, the scariest monsters aren't born, they're created by pain. What if the multiverse isn't just a spectacle, but a mirror reflecting who we could become? Beneath the chaos of collapsing realities, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness hides a powerful message about identity, choices, and the dangerous cost of power. As Doctor Strange travels through different universes, he doesn't just see new worlds, he sees different versions of himself. And each one tells a story. One Strange is consumed by arrogance, believing only he can make the hard decisions. Another is corrupted by forbidden knowledge, sacrificing everything for control. These aren't just alternate characters, they are warnings. Each version represents a path Strange could take if he lets ambition override morality. And this is where the idea of incursions becomes more than just destruction, it becomes symbolism. An incursion happens when two universes collide, but on a deeper level, it represents what happens when choices cross a line. When someone pushes too far, ignores consequences, or believes their actions are justified no matter the cost, reality itself begins to break. The film quietly asks a disturbing question: how many lives are worth one right decision? Because every version of Strange believed he was doing the right thing. Yet, those choices led to chaos, destruction, and loss on a massive scale. This makes the story deeply personal. We may not control universes, but we all face moments where our decisions affect others. The multiverse becomes a metaphor for our own lives, every choice creating a different path, a different version of who we become. In the end, the real battle isn't against villains, it's against the temptation to believe that power gives us the right to control everything. Just when it feels like everything is lost, the story takes its most unexpected turn. The final battle in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness isn't won by strength, but by a choice that changes everything. Up until this moment, every version of Doctor Strange believed the same thing: control is the only way to win. But our Strange does something different. Instead of taking America Chavez's power, he trusts her. For the first time, he lets go. And that single decision shifts the entire outcome. As America finally confronts Wanda, the tension reaches its peak. But this isn't a fight of magic, it's a confrontation of truth. America doesn't defeat Wanda with power, she shows her the reality she's been running from. She opens a portal, not to escape, but to reveal. And then comes the most powerful moment in the film. Wanda comes face to face with her children, not as the loving mother she imagined, but as something they fear. Their terrified eyes reflect what she has truly become. In that instant, the illusion shatters. The love she was fighting for turns into the reason she stops. This is where Wanda makes her final choice. Realizing the destruction she has caused across countless universes, she decides to end it, not just for herself, but for everyone. She destroys the Darkhold in every reality, collapsing the source of corruption forever. It's not a victory, it's a sacrifice. But here's the question that lingers. As the ruins fall and Wanda disappears, we never truly see her die. In a multiverse of infinite possibilities, can someone like Wanda really be gone? Or is this just another layer of illusion waiting to be revealed? Because in this universe, endings are rarely what they seem. Legacy. This film reshapes the MCU with darker tones, real consequences, and blurred morality. Incursions hint at future destruction, while Strange's third eye reveals power comes with a cost. The multiverse isn't freedom, it's risk. In endless realities, the greatest threat isn't villains, it's the choices we make. Subscribe my channel for more interesting and knowledgeful videos.